Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rebuild It. We have got a crazy and wild special episode for you this week. We're not going to be working on cars, but we are going to take a road trip, the first annual Rebuild It Road Rally. We're going to go do a scenic trip down in Arkansas where we get to see some really cool stuff. And the only way you can go on this trip is if you have a car rebuilt on our channel. So it's going to be me taking the T2. Andy will be taking the 2014 Mustang GT that we did, and Paul will be taking the 05 Crossfire SRT6 that he bought. So hopefully we make it through the 3 days without any breakdowns. So that's what we're hoping for, and it's time to get packed. So I'm hoping my bag will fit in the trunk. If you've ever seen the inside of these trunks, they are teeny tiny. So let's see if we can get it in there. All right, so all three of our cars will have the awesome Road Rally decal on the side. First annual Arkansas Scenic Road Rally. And here we go. Let's see. Yeah, that one ought to fit. So hopefully Chrissy doesn't have anything too big to go in there. And once we're on the road, there is no putting the top down because you got bags in there. I mean, anything in the top will not fit in there. So you got to leave the top up. So it's time to go. Honey, are you ready? Alright, so we're in the T2 on the way to Paul's house. That's where we're meeting him. And hopefully he's all loaded up, and hopefully he doesn't have the same luggage problems that I had. And what do we? So much for my hopes. Looks like you had the same problems I did.
Yeah, we need new wives, not new cars.
Well, we made it to Andy's house. 3-hour drive. He says he's been getting ready. So hopefully he's all packed. And I know he's got a big car with a big trunk. So that Mustang, he shouldn't have any problems getting all his stuff in there.
Thanks for finding the only place with a gravel parking lot within 400 miles of here.
Hey, we're in Arkansas. What are you talking about?
I heard this on KORN Channel 6 News out of Bug Tussle, Arkansas. The Arkansas Razorbacks banned the wave from all football games. You want to know why? Because 2 fans drowned.
What happens when a blonde leaves Alabama and moves to Arkansas? Both states become smarter.
So an Arkansasian's driving through the state and he gets pulled over by a highway patrol. The highway patrolman says, "Sir, you got any ID?" The man answers back, "About what?"
So we got to the most interesting and beautiful part of the entire scenic route, and we're stuck behind this guy. No, not the Solstice, the cement truck.
Okay, so we are at the Arkansas Grand Canyon. It's beautiful. You can see Paul's up in the tower.
See the arch.
So we just left the Arkansas Grand Canyon. Super cool, they said there was like 40 miles of visibility from the top of that point to where like the horizon is, I guess, because the earth is round. Next thing we're doing is we're heading to Stobie's in where?
Russellville, Arkansas.
And it's a really cool restaurant. It's set up in an old train car, and so we're gonna go there and eat some lunch.
And it has the best cheese dip ever. I stand by that. What did you just tell me?
I said it's 12:46. We're going to starve to death, dry up, and blow away.
That's what time are we going to eat?
We're going to eat at 1:45, 2 o'clock.
He's going to die.
So here we are at Stobie's restaurant. They've got these train cars that are all around it, and then one of the actual dining rooms is in a train car. It's pretty cool.
It's very loud.
So much louder than I thought it would. So we're gonna go actually eat in this train car. Alright guys, y'all enjoy it.
So we are now going to Lake Dardanelle. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
In Russellville, Arkansas. And we just ate at a cool place that was made out of train cars. That was fun, good food. So let's see what this lake looks like here.
right, well, after lunch at Stobie's, and we went to the nuclear plant and went to the lake, and you guys saw that. It's pretty cool. We are now headed to get some groceries to go to our Airbnb tonight on top of a mountain. So that's pretty cool.
Here we go, on the way up to Mount Nebo.
All right, so this is our house for the night. Come in the front door. We've got living room number 1, nice big TV. Living room number 2, right here. Fireplace, ginormous kitchen. Another TV. Come out here, grilling some chicken right here on the back deck. And this back deck goes all the way around the whole back of the house. There's a fire pit there. There's this insane view. And then there's another deck up there. 2 more bedrooms up there. And all in all, it sleeps 12. I think this will work.
When you take your wife on a road trip, you also take along her hobbies, but we try to be supportive. My wife is a runner.
Dragging your heel.
Paul's wife, Diana, loves sewing.
Can you hand me that quarter over there?
Yes, dear.
Thank you.
Andy's wife, Brooke, is an organizer and is quite proficient with the label maker.
Can you stick this over there?
Yes, dear. And we are packed up and are leaving the house. And we are going to head now to do some exploring around town and then eventually head to Hot Springs. And yeah, it'll be cool. I'm so hungry, I think I could probably eat a...
You still keep the extra straw in there.
It's just vanilla, right? It's just purple colored. Yeah.
They're actually pretty good milkshakes, though.
Alright, lunch day 2 is at the Purple Cow. Everything in there was purple. So, Brooke got a bright purple milkshake. Now we're headed to do some exploring around Hot Springs, Arkansas. And I think we're gonna try to find some antique shops. That's what those two like to do. And look around.
You gotta figure out, read what everything is, because it's so. Usually you know what everything is, but this stuff you don't know what happened with it.
Look what we found.
A guillotine?
Is that a basket behind it?
An actual guillotine. How about that? How weird. Hey, look here! Look, here's a better shaped marlin.
Nice. I think I'm bigger too.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow, check out Jaws.
What are you gonna do with that? You said?
Put it on the front of the Solstice. Do my Boss Hog Cadillac.
Yeah, that looked good. That thing's wider than the whole Solstice is, though. So we're heading in here to spend a couple hours looking at some more antique stuff.
At least I'm out of the loop.
Maybe we'll find Paul something. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any hubcaps around? I haven't. I've been looking everywhere for just some hubcaps, and I can't find any. All right, here we are at our place for the night. Not as ritzy tonight, but we're eating steak for dinner, so got to compensate somewhere.
The destination is on your right. The Porterhouse Steak and Seafood. Arrived.
Alright guys, we are headed out for day number 3. We are headed to go get some breakfast. And I think we're going to drive around and explore a little bit more, and then we're headed home. See that steam coming off of here? That is the hot springs that this place is known for.
It's almost like too hot to touch. Yeah. I mean, it is like burning hot.
It's 137 here. We think what it is. We're able
That's weird. I never thought about doing that. And it's something to do with it's not volcanic activity, it's something to do with friction.
Here we have Paul, the most graceful of all the gazelles, has already scaled the entire peak and is waiting from above.
Man, you guys look short.
You have a line up there, Paul. What is it? I'm king of the world!
Thanks for joining us this week on a special edition of Rebuild It Road Rally Edition. And we will
See you next week.
Here we go on the way up to Mount Nebo.
I don't want to turn this around once I get on there.